It's super simple predicting where Bitcoin's going to be in 2 years' time.
Correct.
3.5x times 70,000, we're talking like $240,000 Bitcoin. I used to play poker in 2012. I still play poker.
All right.
But in 2012, I was at a game and I was robbed at gunpoint. Guys with shotguns in the room.
Wow.
And from now on, let's stop bringing cash. Why have $10,000 of cash at a poker game per person when we can show up with crypto?
So do you really think that the government is going to come together, all together, and control the crypto?
The ones who are here to stay, they're going to be the ones that are the next round of millionaires.
Cool, can I plug it in? It's not new for you, man. So welcome to India.
Thank you, I appreciate you.
Yeah. How is India for you now?
India is incredible. The people are beyond hospitable. It's one of my favorite countries in the world.
Okay, so you're coming from America, and the audience in America for Web3, it's very matured. We had a talk about this last day. And when you come to India, what do you see? What kind of audience you see in Web3 in India right now?
I think because of the current Indian regulation, they're having a harder time with new entrants into Web3. I wouldn't quite say that the United States is developed in Web3 because we still have people aping into NFTs at like 400,000 a piece. So I'm not quite sure we're at the mature level. But as far as why isn't India as advanced as the US as far as moving into Web3, I honestly think the real reason is Indian regulations. By banning crypto and unbanning it and rebanning it, you have all these issues with the actual consumers being worried about whether or not if they invest in crypto, will it be taken away? Will they be arrested? Will they be able to sell it? And all these are valid concerns for the entire consumer base. So you have a population of almost 2 billion people that aren't sure if they can enter the crypto market because of their government. When that changes, we're going to see a huge influx in Web3 community from Indian individuals because we know they've got some of the best tech background in the entire world and the best math. So when the government is in line with the rest of the world or brings the regulations more consciously aware of what the community needs, then I think we'll see a massive influx of people into the crypto community, including Web3 from India.
Yeah, that's amazing. You see, the crypto market is a global market. Do you really think the government can come align to one picture and, think about a regulation? India can alone control the Indian audience, but it's a global market. I can go to Dubai or anywhere in the world and I can do the trade there. There's no restrictions for me, right? So do you really think that the government is going to come together, all together, and control crypto?
Personally, I don't. But that doesn't mean they won't try. And that doesn't mean that the majority of sheep in the world won't listen. Because if you're told something's illegal, most people will stop doing it. Me, I make my own judgments. If I get arrested, I get arrested. Big deal. Most people are scared at God's end about the law. So for me, and regarding the government, I don't think the government can truly control it. Going back to the United States prohibition in the 1920s, they banned alcohol. Well, alcohol didn't go away when they banned alcohol. The price of alcohol went up like 4x. So if you ban Bitcoin in India tomorrow outright, the price of Bitcoin in India is not going to go down. It's going to go through the roof. Because now you have an asset that people want to pivot into that's no longer readily available. So they can ban it all they want, but what's going to happen is it's going to push the price higher and higher and higher and create more black markets and illicit markets. And when they realized the harm they caused, they pivot back and they realize, wait, we've quadrupled the price of this asset, let's tax it. And so what I think is going to happen is the governments may try to ban it and then unban it to tax it at a higher price point.
Correct. I think this is a very relatable story because in 2018, India actually stopped the cryptocurrency. They told the banks to cut the tie with all the exchanges and they completely stopped trading in crypto. And Wazirx, a platform, well-known platform in India, they came up with this idea that P2P, we can send and receive crypto without any banks or anything. And lately they know that, just like you just said, okay, they should do something about it and they taxed it to 30% plus 1% TDX. Now they're getting good money out of it. So the story is very relatable.
Exactly. And the governments need money. Most of the governments of the world are running on deficits. So instead of banning things that people actually want to use, let them be implemented and tax the hell out of them. Do it. No one's complaining. Like tax, let us use our crypto. Super simple.
So when did you actually start your crypto journey?
2017. 2017, I started my crypto journey with my first big purchase.
Awesome.
But I used to play poker in 2012. I still play poker.
All right.
But in 2012, I was at a game and I was robbed at gunpoint. Guys with shotguns in the room.
Wow.
And I told everyone, I'm like, from now on, let's stop bringing cash. Why have $10,000 of cash at a poker game per person when we can show up with crypto? On our phone, we transfer it in, a gun come to rob us, and there's no money there. Bunch of old guys from the middle of the United States, Midwest. They weren't into crypto at the time. They weren't tech guys. Bitcoin was $25 at the the time. If I bought Bitcoin then, I wouldn't be here speaking to you now because I'd probably own the hotel.
For sure.
But I didn't. I waited 5+ years and here we are. But now is the buying opportunity for crypto again,
For sure.
including Bitcoin.
The winter is gonna be pretty amazing for all of us. Like people who know the correct pulp of the market, it's gonna get out of the roof for sure, just like you always used to say. So what is your prediction for Bitcoin and Ethereum and BNB and all other tokens? I saw your prediction last day. I just wanna have it in front of my camera. So
Of course. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, the whole crypto market runs in cycles. 2 cycles ago in 2017, the last bull cycle, we
Yeah.
peaked just under $1 trillion total market cap. This cycle, we peaked at $3 trillion. Super simple math.
Yeah.
We went up 3x.
yeah.
Bitcoin went up 3.5x. Went from 20,000 to 70,000.
69, yeah.
69 or 70 just for ease
Yeah.
of math because,
Yeah. I get it.
we'll do 3.5.
Okay.
So if crypto market generally goes up 3x and Bitcoin goes up 3.5x from prior all-time highs, it's super simple predicting where Bitcoin's going to be in 2 years' time.
Correct.
3.5x times 70,000, we're talking like $240,000 Bitcoin. Personally, I don't think we get to 250. I think it'll top out right around 210. I think we are decreasing from Bitcoin goes up 4x, Bitcoin goes up 3.5x, Bitcoin goes up 3.2x. So I think it'll be closer to a 210,000 peak for Bitcoin.
Okay.
But we're talking in 2 years.
Yeah.
So anyone who puts money in now is making, what, 12x on their money? 13x on their money?
Yeah.
Over a 2-year period?
Yeah.
Where Ethereum's even better. The same thing. It goes 3.5x, all-time high. It was just under 5,000. 5,000, 3.5x, 17,500.
Yeah.
So everyone's like, oh yeah, Ethereum to 10K. Forget 10K, bro.
Yeah.
We're going to be at 15 or 17 next cycle, easy. And I
Sure.
put money on it.
Sure.
So, and I do. I bet with people all the time on Twitter who,
Yeah,
who
I've
disagree.
been following your Twitter for a long time, so I know. So my question is this: see, every single cycle, new audience are coming, kind of filtering out in the next bear market. So what do you think? Right now, the audience are very mature. So in the next bull run, the market is gonna go above the roof, like 3x, 4x. The same thing will happen. The history will repeat again. What do you think?
History's repeated itself 3 times over in
Yeah.
the crypto market, and it's only been, what, 11, 12 years?
Yeah.
So it's going to happen again. New entrants into the market are greedy. They
Okay.
come in, they try to make money, they get wrecked, they leave. The OGs understand how to trade the markets on a longer scale. And I don't even consider myself an OG. I've been in the market 5 years. There are guys who've been in it for 10 years. But if you're trading on a macro scale, looking at long-term price predictions, it's really easy to trade.
Yeah.
If you're trying to trade against whales and exchanges that can market manipulate for liquidations, you're going to get wrecked.
Okay.
So the new market entrants came in greedy. The ones who are here to stay, they're going to be the ones that are the next round of millionaires.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you so much for the time, man. Thank you so much for coming to India.
Pleasure.